So these are my Karl Foerster grasses. I have overwintered them just like that, as I like to see the visual appeal to them over the winter time, as I find them quite pretty to look at instead of just cut back to the ground. Another reason I like to leave my Karl Foersters, or any of my perennial grasses for that matter, is because it acts as a bit of an insulator. So I leave that for that reason as well. But now that it is very early spring, I am going to be cutting it back, as I do see some green shoots coming out the bottom, and you want to usually cut it back before the green shoots start. So I'll show you exactly how I do that. So I first take some rope, and with Karl Foersters it is relatively easy to get right around because they're a very tall and narrow plant. I tie the rope really tight. Now that I have the rope wrapped nice and tight around the grass, I'm just going to take some pruners and I'm just going to cut them about 8 inches above the ground. Usually I would cut them a bit shorter, but there's already some green grass coming through. And I'll go to the other end. And now I have all of them cut just like this right there. And I'll just take the little pruning shears like this and give it a little haircut to the rest of the strays that didn't make it into that pile. So now you can see it is all cut, it is clean, and you see some new grass shoots already starting to form. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these Karl Foerster grasses, and I still have 3 more green reed grasses to cut up as well. So I hope this video has helped you on how to cut back your perennial grasses in the springtime. If you like this video, would like to see more gardening content like this, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. And like always, thank you for watching.